Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's No, you don't
Ah,
say hello
rest in peace.
until introduce you. All right.
Got it.
It's doing another episode of the podcast, the No Point podcast, with me again, No Point, and today I have a new guest here that I never introduced. His name is Lewis.
Hello.
Yeah, say hello, Lewis.
Hello.
All right. So yeah, he's new to the channel, and I'm gonna have him as a guest here, some other podcast, maybe some other friends, I don't know. But yeah, welcome to the podcast, Lewis. So how you feeling? How's
Tired
everything?
and depressed, but overall decent.
All right. Well, I can understand the depressed part because we only have a 3-day weekend left of
Fun
of us, yeah.
and not depression.
Yeah, not depression, considering all the stuff that we're gonna have to go through in the grade. But
Yes.
this is just a casual podcast. So today's topic would be about the pains of school and what we're gonna have to go through. It's not. I'm not trying to put this in a negative way. Like, it's not gonna be like the teachers trying to kill us or
Just school sucks in general.
yeah, just that, because it depends. It has like a different variables and stuff, because it can depend on how good your school is, how they treat the students there, and teachers are a big part of it too. But this year we got dealt a bad hand, because most of the teachers that we got this year are the same from last year. But
Or cancer.
yeah, I don't want to say anyone's names because I don't really think that's illegal. I mean, but yeah, let's just call them the four people that do stuff at school. Let's just call them that. So these four
That
people,
we mildly dislike.
yeah, that we mildly dislike, but only five. Only one of the teachers that we actually liked was our reading teacher. We will call her Miss
Tato.
Miss Nice Person. Or Miss,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Miss Nice Person, because this is kind of mean. She was a
I'm
nice teacher. We both agree on that.
Yes.
It's just that school can take its toll on other students. Like, for example, I cried during one of our classes
Same.
because it was just we couldn't handle it. We couldn't handle what we were going through.
I
Tests,
cried because I'm depressed.
notes after notes after notes after notes after project. And then the one thing that I don't quite understand is one of our teachers, which I will not name, let's just call her Miss
Suck. Miss Suck. She sucked.
yeah yeah the thing is, the thing I didn't quite understand was we had to do a multicultural field project. If you don't know what that is, it's a project which each class has to do a specific country, and we have to research some topics to explain to people that might come into the room and ask questions about it. But since me and Lewis are in a class called the gifted class, air quotes after with the word gifted, we supposedly have to do more than expected from us, which means that we have to do things professionally in a smart way. But my question is, how are we supposed to do it professionally on a bulletin board? We have to write everything down with pencil instead of nicely printed pieces of paper and nice fonts. You know what I'm saying? Pictures that don't look like doo-doo.
And may I add?
Yes.
My writing is actual trash.
Yes,
So.
I've seen his writing also, and it's not that great. It's not. I wouldn't say my writing is good either, but it's just his is just like below trash bottom. And then when we finished our projects, the bulletin board itself did not look all that great because like I said, they were made from all hand. We couldn't even use stencils, and that's even more confusing because stencils would make stuff look a lot better and it would be a lot easier. But because we're gifted, we're not supposed to take the easy way out. We're supposed to do the hard, long, and unethical way of doing things. But
Yes.
yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Just a bunch of pain. And the end product, we thought it was good for what we did, but for our teacher standards, it didn't cut the cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what I'm afraid is she might tell our new teacher how terrible we did that year, and she's gonna make us go through a lot more pain than we have to. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, but if not, no, because I talked to her today, she wasn't that bad. I was shaking when I went in there because I was really nervous. I went there to drop off some school items so I don't have to carry the bags. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a bad feeling about this year. Might be good, might be bad. Who knows? Only time will tell.
We just can't get on our bad side because kids are known for that and they like die.
Yeah, especially some students in our class, but those students might be moved down a class, the least smarter classes, or the not gifted classes, as I like to say. But either way, it's still gonna be mildly weird.
Irritating.
Irritating, yes. And yeah. So yeah, anything you'd like to add, Lewis, about this topic?
It makes me sad.
Same.
That's it.
Same. Well, on to our next topic. Memes. Now, I've talked to other people on Discord. I like to bring up dead memes that no one else cares or thinks are annoying. So they gave me the nickname the King of Dead Memes because I, for one, still think that Despacito is still funny. And I will not. It's still funny, especially to me and my friend here, Lewis. But other people just find it annoying. But
like, how can it not be funny?
Yeah, and
someone just comes up to you, they just softly whisper in your ear, Despacito.
I find that quite hilarious. So
It's amusing.
PewDiePie did a cover of Despacito, but sadly it got taken down because of copyright issues. R.I.P. And I also still find Lost to be quite entertaining too, because
Lost is a good meme.
Lost is still funny, and Dame Tu Cosita, Howard the Alien, I still find those all to be funny, but
yeah,
other people look down on us to look like we're idiots or something.
Dame Tu Cosita.
Yeah, just like I still find those memes still to be funny. At least I don't care what anyone else says, and if anyone disagrees with me, go die. Not really. Don't die. Don't commit suicide.
Especially if you're viewing this, then you already don't have a point to live.
Yeah. Hence the name of this channel. Also, another topic I'd like to talk about is the way it's if you're not interested in Fortnite, then I would suggest that you skip ahead somewhere else in this video, because Fortnite is what we're going to be talking about right now.
Yes.
Fortnite, for me, Fortnite, the metas of the SMGs,
Cancer.
pure cancer. It's like, I would rather prefer, if I see a green pump or a blue pump and I see a blue SMG, which one would you choose? Obviously SMG. I was gonna say SMG because SMGs do fire a lot more damage and more destructive, and true that if you get a good hit with a blue pump somewhere in the player, it would do a great deal of damage, but with the SMG, it's just quicker and it does a moderate amount of damage each hit. But yeah, I feel like because Fortnite in like the late season 3 was, for me, that was like a really good time to play Fortnite. It was like the peak at its time for me. I'm not sure about other people because because season 3 was like the time where people barely thought about Fortnite, where the time where people thought Fortnite was fun and all, because I started playing during season 3, and I've been playing it almost every day, but each day I get more I get more like, nothing surprises me as much as it used to, because true that there's the purple block thingy, I don't know where that's gonna go, but
that's like near Shifty now.
Yeah, that's near. Yeah, I haven't checked. I might check after this. But the thing is, Fortnite, it's just, for me, it's losing its spark. It's losing its it's the thing that captivated me about Fortnite the most was how it was just fun to play, but now it's kind of a task for me to enjoy it. It's like
Yeah.
it's
It used to be more just like a hobby, but now it seems like a chore.
yeah, like because people make such a big deal, like how many Fortnite wins do you have? How many kills do you have? How many what kind of skins do you have? I mean, Fortnite is losing. The bad thing about Fortnite is the popularity of it is killing it. Like, for example, you see kids doing Fortnite dances out in the streets, and you just look to yourself and say, "What is wrong with this world? Something needs to be done. Go back to playing Minecraft. That's the cure. That's a cure right there. Just do not. Fortnite itself is just getting too. It's getting too big for its own good. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But yeah, it's like killing itself in a way.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. Anything else you would like to say, Lewis? Anything add?
It's definitely true that the SMG meta is definitely cancer, because you can, if you have a pump in the SMG, that's like insta kill right there. You could just one pump. If they're low, just spray with the SMG, dead.
Yeah.
And I feel like a good counter of this meta would be to bring double pump back.
Well, I would agree on that. I would totally agree on that because, well, I agree that they should bring back double pump, but there should be also a negative side to, because if they were to bring back double pump, it would be OP. I think that was the reason why they brought so many SMGs to the game to begin with.
Yeah, but like double pump wasn't something that you could just do on your first try.
Yeah,
it was a skill that you had to learn.
Yeah, but in the building is a kind of annoying because if you're in 1v1, you have to be good at building. You just, if you're not good at building at the game, then you're basically dead. You're not gonna get as much wins as other people. Like,
might as well play PUBG.
Yeah, might as well play PUBG. But yeah, people are just getting. It's not a game that you can just pick up and like relax to. That's what I used to do. Relax to Fortnite.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts about Fortnite right now. And
yeah.
The next topic I would like to talk about is, I'm not sure if my friend Lewis over here would like anything about what I'm about to talk about. It's about anime, but well, this anime in particular is
Okay.
it's not anime in particular. It's the way that people view people who watch anime. Like if I were to talk about anime in school, people would look weird at me, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And like, but nothing's wrong with it. Exactly. Like if you watch a,
It's just like people watching 50 Shades of Grey. Be like, you could say that in public, people could react the same way.
I like other
every-
shows as like
Yeah.
other people do, like Stranger Things. I like a Hell's Kitchen. That's a really good show. It's on Fox. I like Family Guy. I like all that other stuff. But anime is like, it's a godsend, because anime can appeal to so many different people. There's Food Wars, there's My Hero Academia for all those action fans, and then there's also animes for comedy. Like I can't think of a good example, but there's an animes that like to teach you stuff. Like an anime I'm watching right now. It's called Cells at Work. It's like if you were to take cells inside the human body and you see them as like humans. Like for a red blood cell, they're carrying all the nutrients to different parts of the body so it can help. There's white blood cells that are all white. They have knives to kill all the viruses and the infections and stuff. And like anime is good, but if for example, if someone were to catch, if you were watching anime on the TV at your friend's house, and then your friend walked in the room, and then all he sees is giant anime breast, but that's not what you see. You see a full story with lots of meaning, but all they see is like, oh my god, what are you kidding me? Are you watching this only for the breast? I'm like, no, you're not. I'm not. I watch it for the plot, as the meme goes. But that's like one of the things that aggregates me, is that people do not appreciate anime as much as I do. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Just it kind of annoys me a little bit. And yeah, like there's something wrong with watching some NSFW content. For example, if you scroll down on Twitter and you see a picture of an anime character and it looks hot, it's fine. Keep it to yourself, but still, it's nothing to be frowned upon. Like, no one should be commenting, take this down immediately, it offends me right now, take this off right now, I don't want to see it. And what were you gonna say, Lewis? You were gonna say something?
Like, honestly, I don't really watch anime, but I have nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people view it in such a bad way. It's just another one of those shows. You don't have to like it, but if it doesn't appeal to you, oh well, move on with life.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's another good topic right there. And the last topic I would like to end off is there's been some recent shootings in some places. I believe it's like a gaming convention. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Lewis, have you heard of this story too? Like a gunman went to a gaming convention and he shot a lot of people.
Actually, I have not.
Well, it's something that should be looked at. But the media is you know how the media takes things bad. For example,
yes.
Games make children more violent, which is not true. There's not enough evidence to support that claim. But the media is blaming again for that crime of the shooting at video games. They're blaming it on the people on the games that they play, which I find to be stupid. Like again, it's not fair. If for example, if I'm playing Super Mario, and another kid plays Super Mario as a kid, we both grow up. The other kid grows up to be a gunman. I grow up to be just say a normal working part of society. What do you blame it on? Do you blame it on the stuff that they did as a kid, or do you blame it on the game? I would blame it on the way that they went through life as another person. But yeah, and it's just not fair.
Yeah, but honestly, it really doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter like in what situations you grow up in. We all have a particularly fair chance at living the same life.
Yes, it's just like it's not just the video game, it's the other stuff that influences your life and the others. Well, yeah, this has been a good talk, Lewis. Hope you had a good time on the podcast.
I have.
Hope to see you again soon, maybe real soon, who knows, with some other people. This has been the No Point Podcast, and thank you for listening and tuning in. See you in the next video.